Hello everyone, welcome to my beginner's crafting and gathering guide. This is a fresh character. I'm gonna show you the best way to get crafters and gatherers from level 1 to 70. Gonna be showing you tips and tricks to level fast and at the same time making you on the journey in the same process. And first of all, I wanna thank Zephyr for providing me the story skip for this new fresh character on the server Louisois. So thank you so much for making this possible, because I simply did not have the time to go through A Realm Reborn and Heavensward story again. So thank you so much, Zephyr. So with that out of the way, let's start. As you can see, I haven't even joined the crafting classes guilds. So first of all, obviously we join the guilds. You can join once you're level 10. You can start your crafting right away. And as you can see, I only have 20k guild to my name. That's all we're gonna have. And I only got those from guild hests and duty roulette. That's all I've done on this character. So first of all, join all of the guilds. Leatherworker and carpenter and botanist is in Gridania. Blacksmith, armorer, culinarian and fisher is in Limsa Lomensa, and miner, weaver, goldsmith and alchemist is in Ulda. So I'm gonna join all of the guilds and I will see you in a bit. Once you join the crafting guild, I just joined leatherworker, you unlock the crafting log where all your recipes are. Same for the gatherers. Once you join the guild, you will get a quest and you finish that quest and your gathering log will unlock, where it shows you all the items that you can gather and craft at each level range. It goes from level 1 to 5 for both crafters and gatherers per page. So crafting log is 1 to 5, and then we're just gonna unlock the botanist for gathering log for botanist. And you get your botanist tool. Once you equip it, you will get to do a level 1 quest. And I'm just basically gonna do this with all of the classes. Alright, the last class to unlock. And one thing, there is guild supplier in every of the crafting guilds that you can buy mats. So these mats that you can buy, it will be good for until level 15. And then after level 15 you will start to need to gather yourself. So these cheap mats will last us until level 15, so keep that in mind. There is also a tradecraft supplier in every city, which provide a lot of mats for a cheap price to just start you out to crafting. So we're gonna use those. And be sure to do your level 1 quest as well. The level 1 quest provides you with some piece of gear to start you off as well, and when you join the guilds you get some shards to start you off. You need shards to craft anything. Without shards you can't craft anything. Every recipe needs shards. It depends on which class you are. For example, carpenter and goldsmith use wind, but they have other secondary shards. Goldsmith has fire and carpenter has ice as secondary shards. So different classes use different shards. So once you unlock all of the classes, the first thing you're gonna take a look at is timers, and then go to next mission allowance. Here you will see all your Grand Company daily hand-ins that you can do, and these provide insane amount of experience, and you can do them daily. As you can see, I have a star. You see a star at Crayfish and Bronze Alembic. That means you get double reward, and if you hand in high quality, you get double. So try to hand in high quality for the starred ones at least. But as you start, it's almost impossible to high quality as you start until like level 15, where you start to get the cross-class abilities for crafters, then it will become a bit easier to high-quality stuff. So don't worry about it at the start, but just something to keep in mind for after 15. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all of these hand-ins one by one, and I'm gonna show you a couple examples. So crafting, I'm gonna explain stuff myself. So as at level 1 we only have one action, that's just to finish the craft in normal quality. We can't do high quality yet. The high quality ability, the first ability, we will get at level 5. So for now it's just grab materials and craft. Just one craft got me from level 1 to 3. That's insane. I'm playing in a preferred world. These preferred worlds give you this buff, this orange buff right here, which is called the road to level 60. And experience will be dramatically increased. So if you are a new player, I suggest you transfer to these servers. It's really helping out to get the bonus experience. And you can also use, if you have bonus items from collector's edition and stuff like that. I have this Moogle hat which increases experience for level 10 and below. And then one plate. Whoa, level 5 already. We get basic touch. So what basic touch does is increases your quality. Let's try it. It costs 18 CP. We have 180 CP. But we need 2 synthesis to finish the craft. Or do we need 1? I'm not sure. So do basic touch. I'm just gonna show you what it does. As you can see, it increases quality by 34, and that's 3%. So the more percentage, the more RNG you have to get high quality. So just do it a couple times and just finish the craft and hope for the best. Okay, and then let's do the bronze alembic. And you have a durability for when crafting. It means how many attempts you have to do abilities. For now, each ability costs 10 durability, so keep that in mind. One basic synthesis increases by 11, so the next one will finish the craft. So, and we have 30 durability left. That means we have 2 basic touch attempts. So do that and then finish the craft. And something to keep in mind, the first time you craft something, you get an experience bonus. So if you have access to materials, be sure to do every recipe for the bonus experience. It is a lot of experience. And if you can't high quality, attempt it anyway. Because as you increase the quality bar, you get huge amount of bonus experience. So without any quality, we had 420 XP for bronze rings. Let's try with quality. So I do 3 basic touches, 2 of them succeeded. Let's see how much XP I get for having 5%. You see that? From 420 XP to 774. It's insane. And I just unlocked a new ability, Master's Mend. Master's Mend refreshes durability by 30, so you get 3 more ability attempts. It costs 92 CP though. For fishing, there is a website called FF14 Angler, which tells you all the fish, where they can be fished, under which weathers they can be, which baits do you need, and which time of the day you need to be at for the fish. The only downside is It's a lot of ads on the page, but it's worth it. So just use that to find the fish that you need for quests and Ground Company dailies. I just use it to find that. Another trick that you can use for fishing, the duration, the amount of time it takes for the fish to bite, and the way your fishing rod twitches, the tug of your fishing rod, you can determine which fish you are catching by the animation and the time it takes. So for example, crayfish might take, just an example, let's say crayfish takes 10 seconds to bite, and the tug is the small tug. That was a small tug. There is small, medium and large tug, where the large tug bends your fishing rod all the way down, medium tug vibrates your fishing rod, and small is just small tug, like this one. And you can make macros. If you know the amount of time it takes for the fish you are after, you can just make a macro and do wait. Okay, let's try out the macro, guys. First go into characters configuration, under chat log settings, go to announcement and then echo, and change the color to something that you want, so that you can see the echo easier. Let's change it to blue. Apply. And then let's use the macro. We're gonna use 6 seconds just for testing. Cast. So if the fish doesn't bite in less than 6 seconds, I know that. You see the hook? I know that it's not crayfish. Just as an example. It's the dark blue that I made, the hook. You can also add sound effects to it, so it tells you. This way you can hear it. You just do SE1. There are different sound effects. I'm just gonna use the number 1. SE01, and then do this. But I think the sound effect only works though if you are in a party. For miner and botanist, you must have the ability prospect active in order to see the notes. And in your gathering log, it will tell you which item can be found where and which level it is. Copper ore is found here in Central Thanalan according to the gathering log. It will be this way until level 46, where when we unlock unspoiled nodes, then it's gonna change, but we'll get to that. For now, this is how it is. And you just gather it. Just click. And as you gear up, you will get higher perception, and you get a percentage of the chance to get high quality materials. High quality materials helps you craft high quality easier. It will give you a head start on high quality when you craft. Same as crafting, when you mine or botanist something, harvest something for the first time, you get an XP bonus as well. So just be sure to at least gather 1 item of everything, and it's also allow your retainer to be able to get said material back from you from ventures. If you haven't gathered at least 1 copy of it yourself before, your retainer cannot bring it for you. We will get to retainers really shortly. At level 3 you get the Lay of the Land ability, which lets you know how far you are away from a node. It's really useful if you don't know exactly where the node can be found. Another thing to keep in mind, there are really cheap food that you can buy from the independent culinarian in Limsa Lominsa. It gives you 3% bonus experience, and it gives you some boost in stats. Like, I recommend Frumenty for crafting. buy few of those from the vendor. And for gathering, I recommend rabbit pie. It's really nice to have while you gather and craft. For 1, you get bonus experience, and 2, you get bonus stats to help you. And it's really cheap food here. Before we do the Grand Company handings, let's get through the retainers. First of all, let's unlock retainer ventures. So this NPC in Gridania, I think he can be found in the other cities as well. It's called the Troubled Adventurer. Do this quest that he gives, it's level 17. Ventures are now available. Now you can assign your retainers classes and send them out to venture. Each ventures cost venture, obviously it's the currency for it. I'm gonna show you your source of getting them. I recommend having 4 retainers. 3 of the gatherer classes, fisher, botanist, miner, and 1 battle retainer. Go to your retainer and then assign a retainer class. Pick one of the classes. For your battle retainer, choose the class you know you're gonna level to 70. You can buy the level 1 tools at each of the cities. The tool supplier, and then you go Disciples of the Land tools, level 1 to 9. And buy him. Actually, you can buy all of the tools that you need. So let's buy level 1 tool for all the classes. Because if they don't have the tools, they can't go on ventures. Give the miner her tool and so on. And then go to venture. Assign venture. And do 1 hour ventures. They can bring you shards, which is awesome. Do 1 hour ventures. If you know you're playing a lot, if you know you're gonna be away from the game for a long time, then go do Highland exploration ventures, which is 18 hours, but it gives a lot more XP and it costs 2 ventures instead of 1. So I know that I'm gonna be playing for a bit, so I'm gonna do 1 hour ventures. Get some fire shards. You just basically assign your retainer to venture and that's it. My main is white mage, so I'm gonna assign my battle retainer to conjurer, which becomes white mage later. You can make your retainer white mage later on at level 30 as well. For now, we just want to level up the retainers and just get whatever material available just to get the experience for now. When we get to higher levels, we can pick and choose what to get from retainers. We will get the most expensive materials on the market board from our retainers. So I'm just gonna do the same for all of my retainers, send them on venture. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are at the Grand Company. So you come here to the Serpent or whichever Grand Company you at, personal officer, and you do undertake a supply and provision. Here you can hand in your dailies if you have crafted them, and you get experience and seals. That leveled me up, as you can see. The armorer was start, so I get bonus experience. You're gonna get a lot of seals as you level up, handing in the Grand Company daily, so ventures will come in naturally to you. It's really hard to run out of ventures once you start to do all of the Grand Company dailies. Alright, so the next thing we were gonna do is unlock the Ixal beast tribe. Ixal beast tribe is a crafting beast tribe, and it gives you daily quests, which gives you huge amount of experience for your crafters. and you unlock it here right at your Grand Company. Whichever Grand Company you are, the Lieutenant will have a quest for you for Ixal. For me it's Gridania, so it's a Serpent Lieutenant. The quest starts here. Do all of your Ixal quests, daily quests, as Culinarian. You wanna focus all of your XP on Culinarian first. We need to get Culinarian to 37, level 37, to get Steady Hand 2, which is insanely great ability, which increases success rate of every other ability by 30% for the next 5 steps. Really necessary ability that we wanna get our hands on as soon as possible. So right now the first step is get to level everything in sync. Gatherers and crafters, level them all up in sync. 15 and Culinarian 37. At 15 we get most of the great cross-class abilities, and at 37 Culinarian gets Steady Hand 2. Another reason why you should be leveling up all your classes in sync, don't focus on one at a time unless you want cross-class abilities like I mentioned, is because, for example, Weaver needs leather. Most Weaver recipes need leather, and so you need leather worker at the same level to be able to craft the necessary leather for your Weaver recipes, and vice versa. Same for Culinarian and Botanist and Fisher. You need materials. You need to gather the materials for foods as as Botanist and Fisher for your Culinarian. So you need to level those in sync. Same with Blacksmith and Carpenter. You need lumbers for your blacksmith recipes, for your tools. You need ingots for your Carpenter recipes and vice versa. And so it is really important to level everything in sync. After Culinarian is 37, we get Steady Hand 2, then we focus on Carpenter 50. At level 50 we get Byragod's Blessing. The way Byragod's Blessing works is when you do Inner Quiet, each time you increase quality with Basic Touch or Hasty Touch, your Inner Quiet stacks increase, and the more stacks you have, the more powerful Byragod's Blessing will be. It will be really hard not to HQ stuff once you get Byragod's Blessing. It's a really overpowered ability. And these cross-class abilities, once you add them as a cross-class ability, every crafter can use it. Once you unlock Carpenter 50, once you unlock Byragod's Blessing, then even if your armorer is level 10, they can use that level 50 Carpenter ability. So it's really important to unlock the necessary abilities, focus on that. But once you unlock the necessary abilities like Steady Hand 2, Culinarian 37, Byragod's Blessing, Carpenter 50, once you unlock those two, then focus on leveling everything in sync and don't focus on one craft at a time. You can, however, still focus on your XP on a single crafting class from these Beast Tribe dailies, and I will tell you in each video which class that is. For now, as we decided, it's Culinarian. You get 12 allowances each day for daily quests, and Beast Tribes have ranking, reputation. So go to your character, profile, and then reputation here. You will see what rank you are with the Ixal. For now we are rank 1, only 3 daily quests available. As we do more quests we get reputation points, and once we reach, how many it is for next level? It's 150 reputation points. Once we reach that we will level up rank and we unlock more quests. And this quest right here from the Ixal 9 municipal is kinda unique. You need to do deliveries. And you get a moonstone. For now, save the moonstones. We will get to what you need to use them for in the future. So go to your timers, Ixal 9 delivery quests. You will see what you need to deliver and the quota points it gives you. At rank 1, our quota points it's 30. So each hand-in is 10 points. Okay, guys and girls, so just keep doing these things I mentioned, the Grand Company dailies. Do one of every recipe. Do your daily Ixal Beast Tribe focused on Culinarian. And get the rest of the crafters to level 15. And as you level up, along the way, sell some crafter and gatherer gear. Oh, that's failed. That's 90% rate. I can't wait to reach level 15 on Weaver so I can unlock Careful Synthesis 2 where it's 100%. So you can sell these crafter and gatherer gear. Even the level 5 ones really sell well in most servers. So as you do one copy of every recipe for the XP bonus, you will find that you can make some gil with this crafter and gatherer gear. So just do one copy of each, sell them, make the little gil that you can on the way. The gil will really increase after level 20, so just hanging there for now and just focus on your levels. So thank you guys so much for watching this part. In the next video, we're gonna focus on level 15 stuff, the abilities. I'm gonna go through the abilities and show you a couple rotations and make a macro so you can macro crafts. I hope you guys found this part helpful. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe and share the video. If you guys wanna support this content, be sure to check my Twitch channel out. I'm doing giveaways as well, minions and glamour and stuff from the mock station. And I also have a Patreon channel for my YouTube. That's also a good way to support me. I appreciate all of the current supporters. You guys and girls are the best. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next part. Have a good one and take care.